Good evening and welcome to Prime of Midlife. As you can tell, I am still not well. However, today I did the thing with the Asda online delivery, because where I am you can, if you do it early enough in the morning, you can get an Asda online shop delivered that evening. So I've not long had the Asda online shop delivered. But what I noticed was, you know how butter's always been my thing? Super noodles. Chicken super noodles, because due to the complete disaster that was my soup, you know, if you saw last night's video, I did my comfort soup, but then I slept for nearly 12 hours and it was in the slow cooker for nearly 12 hours and it was awful. It was scorched. It was just awful. So my next emergency go-to is super noodles, and put some dehydrated stuff in with a bit of boiling water first, and then I've got super noodles with veggies, which makes me feel it's healthier. So for years, super noodles have been 50p a packet. Then they went up to 60p a few months ago, and I was like, right, that's fine, I can deal with that. They were 80p a packet today. 80p. I nearly had a heart attack. In saying that, I bought 6 packets so that I have a stash, because if they've gone up that much already, then I wanted to get 6 packets just now so I have a stash. So that was then making me think, what other things? So I had a look at an Asda order I bought in December, and it was stupid things, and the only thing I can remember off the top of my head, because my brain just wasn't coping, was I bought 2 apple strudels, you know, the frozen ones, and they were £1.80. If I bought them today, the 2 frozen apple strudels would be £2.60. So that's the sort of way that things are going up. So definitely time to look at what you bought before, look at what you want to have stashed, and then, oh my goodness, now I'm just going to lean forward and get my laptop from over here. I am so cross about this. So, there I was. Oh, it shut me out, goodness gracious. So there I was, what am I on just now? The Guardian. And it says that, what's the headline? Almost half of adults in Great Britain cut back on food spending because of the cost of living crisis. And you're like, oh my goodness. So the Office for National Statistics said 44% of adults surveyed last month said they were buying less food. Now that is up from 18% at the start of the year. So at the start of the year, 18% of people were saying, no, I'm being careful about what I'm buying food-wise. Now it's 44%. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's so bad. Then, so cross. Then I was on the Daily Mail. And, where is it? The boss of Birmingham Airport receives a 49% pay rise. 49%. And, to top it all, they said, now what is it? A Birmingham Airport spokesman insisted senior management were paid in line with market rates. Well, if senior management can be paid in line with market rates, I think it's time we changed the market rates for normal people as well. In other words, anything that's minimum wage is not market rates. Minimum wage is no more use than fleeing the air. It's just rubbish. So I think if we can, we should stop taking minimum wage jobs, which is a really, easy thing to say when you're not struggling to get a job. But I think the way things are going, it's just ridiculous. So there you go. So that is what I have seen today. I'm utterly horrified by that. And now I'm going to go back to my bed because, oh my goodness, I've had my cup of tea. I've had some fruit loaf because, my cooking of super noodles was done earlier today and I've got no strength to be cooking anything else. So now I'm going to go back to bed and sleep, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.